Kevin, I've seen reports that Amazon and some others were potential buyers as well. We're in talks with Discord. So I wonder, is Microsoft the best fit here, or is it the most likely fit given its cash pile and, lack of antitrust scrutiny compared to some of the other tech giants?
I mean, I think Microsoft is a pretty obvious choice here. If Discord wants to sell, I think it'd be a pretty natural fit. They've got lots of gaming investments. Obviously, that's already a big space for them. They've got Microsoft Teams is maybe the closest product they have to Discord in terms of its functionality. And I can totally see them bringing in Discord and sort of integrating some of its features into Microsoft Teams, trying to make it sort of a sort of hybrid gaming, sort of break out of the gaming sector and into the larger sort of workplace chat sector.
So what does that do to Teams then? Do they both exist, or do you think that's going to be like a full integration?
I think they would probably both exist. Businesses are pretty set on using Microsoft Teams at this point, but I do think there's a lot of features from Discord that are really pioneering sort of cutting edge features that don't appear in a lot of the competing products yet. And Microsoft has sort of a mixed track record on gaming. They did buy Mixer, which was a streaming platform, and shut that down last year. So there are gamers who are worried that Discord might end up in some sort of corporate limbo, but I don't think that's probably likely.
Mixed on social and chat apps as well, right? You can't help but think about Skype and how it gave up a lot of market share in the video space. So, is Discord really given the best chance for growth under Microsoft, given that spotty track record?
I think if they leave it alone, it will. I think if they try to sort of make it, harmonize it with all of their other apps and enterprise offerings, I think it could get messy. But they have a pretty good track record of buying things like Minecraft and leaving it alone.
Well, but do they really need to leave it alone, Kevin? It seems like Microsoft is trying to figure out its broader gaming ecosystem strategy, just like so many other companies. I mean, they kind of made that semi-play for TikTok. You see them buying a publisher. We know when they talk about Azure and sort of Xbox Live and the whole community aspect of what they're trying to do, that's a focus of theirs. I mean, don't they need to really value this for the 140 million monthly users and somehow leverage that into the broader gaming community that they're trying to build?
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I mean, Discord is the entry point into gaming for a lot of people. They'll have their Xbox or their, PlayStation or their PC game going, and then they'll have Discord running in the background where they're talking with their teammates, their friends, and they'll have sort of a running chat going. But Discord is moving beyond games. There are now Discord servers for politics, for sneaker trading, for cryptocurrency enthusiasts. I mean, it's really branching out from gaming. And I think that's where they have the most sort of wide open space in front of them.
And I guess, I mean, that's the question. If Discord decides to remain independent, then maybe they expand that way outside of gaming. If they decide to sell to Microsoft, to Amazon, I'm sure a lot of people would like to have them. Maybe they go deeper in that direction. But is there somewhat of an either or between this strategy that some of the bigger companies are taking and what we see, for example, Epic and Roblox doing, where they're trying to create their entire worlds with their own ecosystems that generate enormous value and create, I guess, multimillionaires out of creators?
I think the opportunity that any acquirer has with Discord is really rooted in the fact that it's a platform agnostic chat platform. So it's whether you're playing games on a console or a PC or mobile games, I mean, you can have Discord running in the background. And so I think it would be a shame if someone bought Discord and then sort of converted it into a proprietary chat system for just one sort of system or one set of games.
Right, and we should note, Kevin, that we did reach out to Microsoft and they had no comment on this. I want to switch gears. Another story that we're looking at, Jack Dorsey's first tweet has finally sold as an NFT. The final price, $2.9 million. Kevin, where are we with NFTs? I always, reference the junk wax era of trading cards when they just started producing so much that eventually a lot of them were rendered valueless. Is this sort of tweet a sign that we could be getting there? I was on the website where other tweets are sold, and there's a lot on there going for just a few dollars.
Yeah, well, I'm optimistic that my years of just wasting time during the workday on Twitter are finally going to pay off and make me a multimillionaire through NFTs. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think for most people, this is not going to be a big part of their income stream. For Jack Dorsey, obviously, his tweet was sort of the first tweet. It was like a major moment in internet history. And if you're the kind of person who collects NFTs, maybe this is your version of like, Paul Revere's Midnight Ride or something, a historic event that you want to own a collectible of. But I think most people, I'm going to try selling a couple of my tweets, but I might get enough money to buy a coffee or something like that.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.